Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your full moon reading for March 12th. So, of course, energy permeates, right? And especially so during the full moon, that energy is super strong. So it may extend, right, a few days before or a few days after, all right? Nonetheless, the full moon is a time where the moon's energies are at their peak, okay? Peak energy flow, very strong fire energy that's being channeled through. So it's a great time. It's a great time to assess, to kind of bring an awareness about how are we channeling that fire energy, right? During the full moon, am I channeling my fire energy in a positive way, right? How am I expressing that more dynamic, creative side to myself? Is it coming out, right, in a way that I align with, that I feel is helping me create and manifest, right? The moon cycle being very much a cycle of manifestation in and of itself. So this full moon is in the sign of Virgo, service-oriented sign, earth sign. So there's a focus, right, on the give and the take in a situation. Absolutely. In terms of either service or relationships, partnerships, whatever it may be. So now the full moon, right, brings about a sort of clarity each time that it manifests in a month. So the clarity that it brings, the ultimate clarity that it brings, relates to its corresponding new moon 6 months prior. So think back 6 months, right, to what you may have been ruminating on, right? Really thinking about, focused on bringing into manifestation and fruition, right? And whatever that sort of nucleus of intention was for you at that time, you'll see that at this full moon today and the few days surrounding it, we're bringing sort of a final culmination to that macro manifestation cycle, if that makes sense, all right? Now, aside from that, right, in a more micro sense, the full moon brings about a certain level of illumination, of clarity, as it regards the manifestation cycle of the month itself. So we had a new moon earlier this month, I believe actually at the tail end of February. And so whatever this period for you now is at the full moon will be bringing a clarity as it regards a situation that that was sort of initiated around the time of the new moon of late February, early March. Okay, so very exciting. I know that a lot of signs have been going through a period of absolute uprooting, transformation. The readings of the last few months, and particularly March, have been a whirlwind, to say the least, all right? Nonetheless, let's see how these energies are peaking here for you all, and I will start. Hi there, Leo. Thank you so much for your patience. Happy full moon to you all. It's a beautiful one in the sign of Virgo. And you are fire signs, so the full moons really bring your strongest expression out. Okay, let's see here. We have the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Cups popping out together. And I will say this, I was meditating on your sign, Leo, and I was shuffling a bit, and 3 cards popped out. The 3 of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the World in reverse. And as I was meditating on your sign, Leo, it's like I have this vision of you. I have this vision of you searching for something. Searching far and wide. Searching for an answer. And it's very much this feeling of you being on a sort of quest of some kind, trying to understand something, trying to figure something out. There's a curiosity to your nature, especially so during this period of time of this full moon. Father of Cups, popping out horizontally at the base. I'm going to pull out just a few more. And I'm feeling that yes, you want clarity. You want clarity with something. Okay, you want clarity with something. And I feel like you're almost like it's like detective work. That's kind of what I feel, Leo. It's like you are. I just see you like. Oh, it's almost like you're undercover, like a detective. Like you're. It's like I see you going into some house, into some room, and you have your hands like kind of like behind your back, right? And you're stepping in, and you're peering around, and you're looking at certain objects, and you're like leaning in and dusting one of them off. Like it's kind of this feeling of curiosity, but I feel that you're seeking out a deeper meaning to something. A deeper meaning to something, an understanding of truth that you feel exists, that you know, right? It's like, I know that there's an answer to this. I know, I know that there is something that lies beneath the surface of this matter, of the situation. And you're trying to uncover that, right? And so there is a curiosity. There is there's a quest-like nature to the energy I'm feeling here for you. And we are absolutely seeing that with the 3 cards that popped out. Namely the World in reverse. So, and this is major shakeup to your environment, okay? Your relation to your environment. Even where you call home, and whatever that may mean, right, for any of you. But you're like, you are embarking on a journey. You're in search. Okay. I don't want to pull that. Alrighty. And you have a lot of stamina with this, whatever this is, whatever this answer you're trying to derive, or this truth that you're trying to uncover. There is a relentlessness to your pursuit of it. I'm feeling that strongly. Your mind is active. Your mind is very active, Leo. You're trying to disseminate some kind of information here. And it's highly investigative. That's my feeling as well. It regards your intellectual faculties, your ability to rationalize a situation, look at it, right, logically, head on, in a clear-sighted sort of manner, and make a decision about it. Right? Out pops justice. Speaking to decision, right? And it's dead center in the middle of your spread. So let's sparse this out. One second. Let me tune in. There's a lot of undercover energy. What I mean by that is a lot of reversals, a lot of energy that is just beneath the surface, but not yet brought out fully in its completeness. It's like you're waiting on something. You're waiting for an answer about something. You want more rational clarity, more strategic clarity, before you either publicly or actually embark upon a new journey of some sort. Okay? All focus, all emphasis is laid on this Justice card. And there's so much commotion around this Justice card, right? So many characters. So there's so much. And then it comes to this final point of concentration, trying to make sense of it all. Right? Yes, no. Stop, go. It's consuming you. It's consuming you. You want to illuminate a truth of some kind, Leo. There's a decision you're trying to make. There's a decision that you're trying to make. And it's relentless. It's a relentless pursuit. It's almost like unending. That's how it feels, right? With Death in reverse, overlaying the Seven of Wands. It's like this flame is not going out, right? You're like, you've like lit this wand, and you're just moving through this cave, trying to find the answer to something. But perhaps there's something about this situation that you feel you can't entirely control. You feel you can't control it. You feel in some shape or form it's out of your hands. This can be something legal. Absolutely, this can be something legal. And it's something that is engaging your intellectual, logical, rational mind, but also your emotions. Emotionally, it's like a tug of war, push, pull, right? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? What is the final sentiment? That's like what it is. Like I'm getting chills. Like it's like what is this final breaking point? That's what I'm feeling. But it's something that you're like staying up, ruminating about, right? Intellectually, it's taxing you. Look at the Knight of Cups, right? Investing so much emotionally. It's emotionally exhaustive, just as much as it is mentally taxing. So, Leo, feeling that whatever this final point is, whatever this decision is, whatever this predicament is or happens to be, is momentous, absolutely. It's something that is important. It's an important decision. You feel a lot resides on this decision. Okay, and it's almost like a standstill. All eyes on this turning point. And you may feel like it's out of your hands. You may feel like it's out of your hands. At the base, right, we have the Father of Cups horizontally laid. And the feeling I'm getting with this card, Leo, is that it's like you emotionally feel like depleted as it regards this situation. It's sort of like, I mean, look at this, right? Justice looking head on, right, with the Father of Cups beneath it. It's like the Father of Cups is at the mercy of this clarity, of this decision, of this moment, of the outcome. And it's like, I don't know where I stand. I don't know where I stand. All I can do is think about it and think about it and think about it. But that, right, all that thinking is almost like skewing my perception even of what is true, of what will come. I know, though, right, that I must remain steadfast in my faith of the outcome. Aligning with my intuition. It's almost like that's all you have, right? It's like I gave it all my 10 swords, right? I put in all the thought I could. And I still don't have the clarity that I need. So I'm giving it up. I'm giving it up to fate. It's a surrendering, right? The Father of Cups is like, I surrender. I surrender, right? This justice, whatever this decision is going to be, will be. But you may feel overwhelmed, all right? Leo, you may feel overwhelmed. And you want to take action. It's like you have so much to say. You have so much that you feel about this as well. Absolutely, you have so much that you feel. But it's almost like you're required. You're required to remain silent about it in some way, quiet about it, to take a sort of approach that is I don't know why I'm feeling like undercover. Like you cannot come out and it's like this. It's like you know how you kind of feel about the situation, or you may want to express how you feel about the situation. You may have an opinion, a viewpoint, and you may want to just take action with it and control the situation and be like, this isn't working. Let's move in this direction. But it's like you feel it's either not your place to do that, or you feel that it's not possible in some way. Some aspect of the situation you feel you're on the outskirts of, right? But it's like a lot of energy on it, and you're still entangled in it. That's like how I'm feeling here, especially with the Father of Wands in reverse. So. And then you have the Mother of Swords that pops out on the other side of the spread upright. And I'm feeling that this Mother of Swords is associated with, in some way, if this is a legal situation, right? If this is a legal situation, somehow this Mother of Swords is prominently linked and tied to this decision that must be made. Okay, or just the situation in general, right? And I just misplaced her in place of the Justice card at the center of the spread. She's very much linked. She's very, very, very much linked to whatever the situation is. It's almost like she has a say over this. She has more voice as it regards this. But she has a seriousness of disposition to her. And it's almost like she's on display, like she must... she she's like the voice. She's the voice for all of these other characters and all of the situation. She's somewhat on. I'm feeling legal vibes. I'm feeling very much legal sort of vibes here. Okay, so this could be a legal matter for many of you, but I'm feeling that this Mother of Swords, in some way, it's like she has to put on this show. She has to put on this show. She has to comply with this situation. And it's almost like she's the representative. That's the feeling of it. She's the representative as it regards the situation. Okay, but beneath her is the Father of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Let me tune in here. So, okay. There is a sort of standstill, right? We're absolutely seeing that with the Justice card in the center of the spread. There is a standstill as it regards, it's like something has been put on hold. Okay, something has been put on hold, and there is a period of sort of everybody holding their breath. That's what it feels like, holding their breath. Okay. And waiting, right, for this final decision. Oops, whoa. Just literally flew away. Okay, yes, Leo. You may feel like it's out of reach, even this decision, whatever this predicament is. It's sort of like it's out of your hands. It's out of your hands, Leo. That's exactly what it is. You feel that it's out of your hands. You're at the mercy of it, and all action, all it could be linked to finances, especially linked to finances. Okay, I will say that, right, with the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles being the theme in reverse. It's sort of like there's been a hold on either finances or some sort of legal disposition is. I'm feeling money. It has to do with finances, Leo. It's like, and there's a lot at stake. Leo. It's financial, okay? And your blood is running cold. You feel like a lot rides on whatever this outcome is. Okay. And perhaps, prior to whatever the situation was that took place, there was a sense of stability, financial stability, groundedness, feeling in control of our environment, right? But there's been a shakeup to that. And it's almost like, well, how is the wheel going to turn now? Once this decision is made, what is the environment going to look like? What is this partnership going to look like? Right? We're seeing the Three of Cups in reverse. Tower in reverse. The World in reverse. So it's like you know that, right? Whatever this decision is that comes through is going to hold great bearing on whatever this predicament was. Okay, this environment, this partnership, this business, financial situation. And you know it's coming. You just don't know what it's going to look like, what it's going to be like. That's what I'm feeling for you. Okay? So yes, before the situation, right, it's kind of like you were on your way, going about your business, right? It's like planting your seeds. Okay, I'm feeling this is absolutely some sort of project or business, right? And what was coming through it, and of course, right, Leo, this is a general reading, so right, this may resonate, right, differently for all of you, absolutely. But I'm feeling for a significant number of you, this is financial and career driven. Nonetheless, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's like this. Oh my gosh, Leo, it's like this. It's like, imagine, right, that I'm like, for some reason, I'm imagining, let's say, like a farmer, okay? And this farmer was tending to their land, going about their business, right? Planting the seeds, watering them, riding the tractor around, right? Doing whatever they needed to do day in and day out. And then all of a sudden, like, this group of, like, personnel show up and they come and they, like, kind of, like, cause a ruckus. And they're like, whoa, what are you doing? Is this legal? Are you doing this right? Like, and it's like, kind of like, it's like you're taken aback, right? And it's kind of like they confiscate maybe your equipment, or they, right, hopefully not, right? But it's like kind of that feeling of and you feel it's unjust. That's also what I'm feeling. And you feel like passionate. You want to just like, you want to lash out. You want to lash out, Leo, like this fire inside of you. And Leo is, when Leo feels that there's an injustice, okay, Leo is very, very steadfast in its generosity, but also in its protectiveness over what it loves, what it cares for, who it loves, and who it cares for. So it's almost like you feel like an injustice has been done, and it's almost like, right, either finances or some assets have been, in a way, like taken control of in some way, or just put on hold, and it's like the farmer can't farm in the meantime until this whole situation is hashed out, right? So there's been a hold and a standstill on work in some shape or form, especially as it may regard your environment, okay, or a partnership. I'm feeling partnership strongly as well. And so prior to this, right, it's like the farmer, Father of Pentacles, had been tending this land for quite some time, right? And he was just getting ready to watch the crops bud and bear their fruit. And now it's like, oh, well, I have to wait now. Like, now it's like, is my position even in jeopardy, right? Of tending this land. Well, you know, what's going on? And it's almost like all these efforts, right, that you've put into your craft or your work is placed on hold, okay? Frozen in time. That's the feeling I'm getting here. I want to pull another card for you, Leo, okay? Okay. I wanted to pull a card for you. I pulled 5. All right. Gotta go with the flow, right? Follow the intuition. And I was being heated to pull several for you, okay, Leo? But yes. You are pulling, right? 10s and 9s in abundance. Whatever the situation is, it's keeping you up at night. And you are like, look at the Hanged Man, right? This came out in reverse. So the Hanged Man is kind of like sitting up, right? It's like he's defying the laws of gravity. Like, yeah, I know it's night. Yeah, I know I'm a bat and I'm supposed to hang here until the day comes, but I can't take it, right? It's almost like this, you know. I've been to like one concert in this life, right? And the one concert that I went to, there was just this this sense of anticipation, right, that's felt before the performer comes on stage. And everyone, right, it's like 30 minutes before the performance even supposed to come on, or an hour, right, an hour before the performance to come on stage. It's like everyone is standing up, like looking on the stage, waiting, right, with great anticipation. Even though they know, right, it's like, they're not going to come out yet. But it's almost like you can't help yourself. You're just standing and you're looking and you're waiting, and right, you feel like it's gonna help pass the time in some way. And that's what the Hangman sort of makes me feel here for you, especially. Okay, there's this feeling of knowing, right, it's nighttime. Knowing that if I stay up at night, right, if I overthink this, the more I think about it, it's not going to technically change the situation. I feel like I can't fully, right, act on what I personally believe, right, should be sort of the final sentiment. I can only help from a distance. I can only help peripherally, right? But you care about this, Leo. You really do care about this. And you feel compelled to contribute to it in some way significantly. And you cannot wait. You cannot wait for this thing to be over, right? To find the answer, to know, for this predicament to resolve, right? And we're seeing that with the Hangman in reverse especially. But following that, right, the Daughter of Pentacles popped out, upright. Followed by the Ten of Wands upright. Another 10. Followed by the Two of Swords in reverse. Followed by the Ace of Cups upright. So, what I'm feeling for you, Leo, is you are eager to embark on a new path and journey as it regards your career, finances. Right? Or you're just looking, and it may not be you, right? I'm feeling that it may not be you. It may be by way of the people around you, right? And who you feel somehow connected to, linked to, associated with, like this Mother of Swords. Okay, but again, right, heed your personal intuition. This can apply differently for everyone. But I'm feeling that it's almost like, right, I get this feeling that it's like you feel obligated to somehow assist in this situation and help someone kind of get on their way. Okay, to bring about a new day. And again, if it's not someone else, it's simply your own desire to resurface from the situation in this past means of achieving stability by way of career or finances, embarking on a new path that speaks to you emotionally, right? That allows you to move forward in a creative, dynamic, true, authentic manner, right? To be a creator, to really create. And it's like you're waiting for this. You're waiting for this turn, this turn of events. And it's there's a very refreshing feeling to this Daughter of Pentacles, even, right? Especially when we're looking at the Father of Pentacles, coming in sort of from the past, I'm feeling, okay? A position that is sort of being taken down, right? And in its place, there is a reinvention of self, okay? In some way. It's like a clean slate, starting anew. That's the feeling I'm getting with that card, okay? So you're waiting for that to come. You're waiting to be able to begin your embarkment along that new path where you feel like unbound, unshackled from all of this chaos, okay? And you're ready. You are so ready, Leo. You are so ready for it, right? You're like, it's like, this is the feeling I'm getting. The Daughter of Pentacles, this is almost like her backpack, okay? The Daughter of Pentacles has this backpack filled with the Ten of Wands, right? The Two of Swords in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. Like, showing up, all packed, ready to go, hello, right? I'm ready to end the situation and begin my journey forward, right? It's like, and she's looking over at the Hanged Man, kind of like energetically, emotionally, and on so many other levels, you're ready for this beginning. You're ready for this new beginning. But you're like at the mercy of time and thereby of this decision, okay, that needs to be made. And this can be cyclical, okay? This can be a cyclical sort of thing. It could be contractual. It could be, again, legal, absolutely legal. But, right, especially so I'm feeling for you, you have a lot of swords popping up here. But you're like, it's like Dora the Explorer, right? Showing up, like, I'm ready for my adventure. I'm ready for this chapter to end and to close things out, to close it out, to close the books, right? Completely, like, done. I want to begin to wield my fire energy, right? I want to begin to wield my fire energy. I want to be able to perform my truth. Okay, that which I know, but that I can now act upon, right? And I'm ready ultimately for this new beginning as it regards my emotional satisfaction. Okay. So Leo, there is absolutely a momentousness to this period of time for you guys. So try to stay calm, cool, collected. It seems like there's a lot of strong energy abound, and absolutely so at the full moon. This full moon may bring forward some light to the situation. Absolutely, right? The full moon being one of greater illumination, but I'm feeling that you are, again, right, at the mercy of time and circumstance. So so I'm sensing, right, also gather as much information and facts about the situation that you can. I'm feeling that is going to behoove you, all right? And I hope that this reading was helpful, Leo. Enjoy the full moon. Try to enjoy it as much as you can, although I know that this is a rather serious and impending situation that appears to be at hand. So nonetheless, take that much needed break time, right? Sleep and breaks, right? Breaks where you may tap into, and I don't know if you can see it, this is my rose quartz crystal. Take that much needed time to tap into that quiet space, right, where you can quiet your mind, you can settle your emotions, and remember, right, that whatever is meant to be happens, right, the way it does, the way it's meant to, when it does, and that's kind of the Wheel of Fortune card, right? It reminds us that always, right, even when we feel like we in this situation I feel more in control, or, you know, whatever it may be, depending on what belief system you subscribe to as well, but there's an element of being, right, sort of at the hand of fate, okay, and really what that means is we are living as one with the universe, right? And so as much as we want to strike out independently, right, and have our way forward, it's sometimes we need to just surrender to it, surrender to the process, and say, you know what, whatever happens, I'm gonna move forward, knowing that the universe guides me, right, in the way it does, in the best light for all, right? So revel in that truth, in that love, and take the time that you need to recuperate, right, and to recenter and rebalance yourself as it regards the situation. All right. I hope this was helpful, Leo. I'll see you guys soon. I'll be coming out with your April reading, actually really soon, so a few days. Stay tuned for that. And please feel free to check out your rising, ascendant, or moon sign as well, as oftentimes those can provide you with further insights into your situation. I know that I resonate a lot with my moon, oftentimes even more than my sun. So it doesn't hurt to check it out. If you don't know your signs, just click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will compute your signs for you. All right? Beautiful. See you guys soon, Leo. Bye.